Tell me your favorite res slang and use it in a sentence.
Mine would be snag. I'm gonna go snagging this weekend.
Hey! Watch out.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mine is sha, which is my dad's famous slang word. So in a sentence, I hope you don't go snagging. Sha.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Response. We have two amazing guests with us today, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So I'll turn it over to my left.
I'm Tonya Dunn. I am a hairstylist here at Desert Bloom. I am from Kellyville, Oklahoma, and my tribes are Euchee Creek and Tohono.
I'm Missy Mahan. I am a tattoo artist here at Desert Bloom. I am Tohono and Euchee Creek.
And we have
Lynette.
and I'm Melody. So welcome back, guys. So today's topic, oh my god, I'm so excited for this topic. So we're gonna call this episode how to turn your passion into a profession, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our very first question that we do for every show. Tell me your favorite res slang and use it in a sentence.
Mine would be snag. I'm gonna go snagging this weekend.
Hey! Watch out.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mine is sha, which is my dad's famous slang word. So in a sentence, I hope you don't go snagging. Sha.
I'm trying to get you a brother-in-law.
Do you got one?
Me?
Yeah.
Just what I've mentioned in the past, I use a lot or nay, and then I use wah a lot. Or, yeah, I'm like wah.
A lot of the slangs come from our own language.
Mhm.
So I'm Mojave, Tewa and Hopi, and my Mojave one I use a different slang every time. And I do this one and it's like a hudda, that's how we say it, and it's like, gosh, that girl she just gained some weight. Or like, God, you're eating again.
What inspired you guys to open this shop?
We are the Desert Bloom Tattoo and Salon. So we are part tattoo shop and then part salon. So we have Sister Mellow and Tone in the front for tattoos, and then I'm the only one that does hair. But we combine the two, and I think it's a cool concept. Like, I've never been in a tattoo and salon, so we thought it'd be awesome. And working together, putting our passions together, so it's a dream come true.
Well, what inspired me was I always wanted to work with my sister in some form. I kind of was doing my own thing in a private studio by myself for a little bit, and it just kind of clicked, like, Tonya, we should open up something together and do our own thing, and then just other ideas kind of snowballed into that. Native art, just wanted to, put that in the shop and just kind of support other native local artists, and because it was something I've never seen before in a tattoo shop or a salon.
Our main focus was to really do for native artists, and I've never worked in an all native salon or any place actually, so it was really nice to let's focus on the arts and make it a gallery as well, and then have local artists be a part of our team as well, and then it just happened.
So this is an all native shop?
All of us here are all native. I've noticed that because of the fact that I know we put it out there that we are a native shop, I've gotten a lot of native clients, or, I want to come in and see you because you are native. They feel that connection, or I feel comfortable, because I know a lot of us, we all have with our hair traditional ways that we have to do. And so I feel like sometimes when you're native and you go into a different shop, they kind of look at you weird, like, what do you mean, like your hair?
Set your hair aside.
Yeah,
Don't
so
let it fall
so
on
it's
the
like,
ground.
I got you. I know what we got to do. So it's nice having people come in specifically because they feel a connection with you, you know, being native.
So your shop is located in the Melrose District here in Phoenix, right?
Yes.
And this is my first time here, and I will say when I walked in, that's immediately what I felt, like home. Like this is like, I felt such a connection right when I walked in by the art, by you guys. But yeah, I freaking love this location.
No, we this neighborhood is really awesome. When we first moved in, a lot of the businesses were like, "Oh, welcome to the neighborhood." So they're very inclusive here, and it's nice because, I mean, you know, being here every day, we're always at the burrito house or, you know, Copper Stars, so everybody kind of gets to know you, and it's really nice. I like this neighborhood.
Yeah, the Fry Bread House.
Fry Bread House is right down the street as well. Yes.
That's so cool. I'm curious to know a little bit about your guys' passion in your journey and turning this into kind of like your business. Like this is your business, right?
Sure. I've always loved doing hair. Being a little girl, I would cut the hair off my Barbies. I cut my own hair, you know, and I've always loved all of that. And then realizing, oh, I can get paid to do that. Awesome. And so I've been doing hair forever, and working with my sister is something I've always wanted to do. Like we were little and like, I can't wait till we're adults and we can work together. I mean, not really knowing how that was going to happen. And then sister, you know, finally doing tattoos, and then it was just something the opportunity came about and we're like, let's do it. Let's open up our own space. And that's where it happened.
Was it scary?
Oh my gosh, yes. It was so scary. You know, because it's a big step. And not knowing how to do any of it, there's nobody holding your hand like, this is how you do it, these are the things you got to do. So we just took it, you know, step by step. It was literally, rather than looking at it like a big picture, let's go down a checklist of what we have to do. And we had each other to do it, so that's what really helped it. When one of us was freaking out, the other was, we got this, it's cool, we got this. But very scary, but well worth it. Like, you get over that after a while.
Well, we got introduced to your artwork through one of our collaborators, which is Indigenous Design Collab, and they held a poster show. And I remember looking at your art, and I was like, also connected to it, like just like this space, right? Because it spoke to me in the artwork you do. So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've always been drawing, painting for as long as I can remember. As far as getting into tattooing, I knew it was something I always wanted to do when I was 14. That's when I gave my first tattoo.
It's me.
It was on Mom, actually.
Oh, my mistake.
But yeah, from there, I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I never really thought, you know, that I'd be opening my own place with my sister, you know, but it just kind of happened. And you know, once that thought, you know, kind of came into my mind, I was just like, okay, let's do it. It's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah.
So you've been doing tattoos for how long?
No.
Oh wow.
No. I got my apprenticeship in like 2011, so I've been tattooing for 9 years now.
11, 10.
10.
I know, right? We're in 2021 now.
Right. Yeah.
Guys, I'm like really naive when it comes to like apprenticeships and stuff, and I don't want to assume anything because I've seen like the TV shows. Is it like that?
They're different for everyone.
Yeah.
So pretty much, yeah, you just want to learn under another artist and, you know, kind of learn, you know, sanitization, you know, machines, you know, finding your own style, just pretty much being in the shop, you know, customer service, those types of things. So pretty much you definitely pick up those aspects, you know, under a professional artist.
Yeah. Like, how do you find that? It's not on Google.
No. Yeah. So you really have to do your research and, you know, kind of what I say to people, you know, find an artist that you like, that inspires you. I just wanted an apprenticeship so bad that I was just kind of calling random shops when I was 18, being like, I want an apprenticeship. What can I do? I want an apprenticeship, but it was just under random, shops. So good thing they told me no. Some turned me down because I was female, and they're like, no, we're not looking for a female apprentice or tattoo artist. So good, like I said, good thing, they said no because, I had time to, do my own thing. And then I finally found an artist that was willing to take me on and kind of learned everything from him.
Like those are the road is never smooth, right? There's bumpy and sometimes you don't realize it at the moment, like they told me no or,
For a reason. It's for a reason,
right?
absolutely.
I really do believe that. Yeah. And same with hair.
Well, I went to school.
Yeah.
I went to school. I've worked in like corporate places, full service salons, and so I've got both worlds. And I just realized that like I wanted to do something on my own, be my own boss. And so this was like a perfect place to do that, rather than working for somebody else, work for myself.
So how important is it to create a space for indigenous artists?
For me, I thought it was very important because, like I said before, it was something I've never seen before in a tattoo or salon, having native artwork other than a museum. So I definitely wanted to put that contemporary aspect of artwork into our shop. People could kind of see or ask about it, be like, oh, this is this local native artist, or this is, this person. So, which does happen, we could be like, oh, here's their information,
Totally did it when I walked in.
Yeah.
Right. Or a lot of people too, like, oh, I know that person, or oh my goodness, I know them. So it's really nice that people, can see or like get to know, oh, who did that, and then get to put their name out there as well.
I really want to kind of paint that picture of like what you could actually do with this type of work. I mean, you mentioned a couple examples of this partnership. You have like a little side business. Like there's all these different avenues that you could explore, right?
Oh yeah, so like I have a little side gig with my friend, and we're double trouble. We do hair and makeup. So we do weddings and proms, and then we also work Comic-Con. So even that, like, I mean, it's awesome that I get paid, but even the experience just itself, like, I would take that as well. Just being able to be in the presence of, that whole world and learning things and just being a fly on the wall is awesome.
What was your greatest experience at Comic-Con?
You really get to, because they're in a comfort area, so you really get to see how certain celebrities act, or like the weird things they do, and they're just human beings. Like some bite their nails and leave them in a pile. Some, you're like, that's disgusting. Or some leave their hair ties, and then you take them and put them in your stash because you're like, I'm gonna smell this later.
This is my celebrity.
I really do. I have things that like celebrities have left, or like, oh, try this candy. Sure. No, it's in my stash of things that I have.
No way.
I'll make a collage later.
Were you ever like starstruck, like with anyone you've seen?
Oh, absolutely. We had Jeff Goldblum. Didn't get to talk to him, but just seeing him on the other side of the room, it was like, oh my god. Who was another one? Danny Trejo. Oh my gosh, he is the nicest man.
Does he talk like he talks?
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
I was expecting this massive man. I was expecting Machete to come out, but we have a friend that makes like pomades and things like that. So him knowing that Danny Trejo was going to be there, he's like, if you can, please give him some of my product. And we're like, we'll try, but it's not like we can just go and talk to them. So part of his entourage was his son, and he had come in to ask for a Q-tip or something for his dad. And we're like, would it be okay if we gave him some product? Like, if you can just give it to him, but we would really love to, give it to him. And he's like, oh, sure. So he comes over to us, and I'm like, oh my God, like, what do we say?
What did I do with my hands?
I don't know what to do with my hands right now. And so he comes in, and we're like, Mr. Trejo, we would really love to give you some product, explain the whole situation. And he's like, yeah, I'll take it, and I'll give it to my sons. And then he actually asked for more product.
Wow.
And then so we had 3 more days of Comic-Con, and every morning he would come and kiss us on the cheek and be like, "Morning, Miha." I'm like, "You call me Miha." But
So
just
cool.
such a nice man. So nice, yeah.
That's really cool. We said that you were gonna be our when we become a TV show, right?
Oh,
When
yeah.
it happens,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
When we become a TV show, you're gonna be doing our hair.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. These
Double
fingers
show
will
off.
touch it.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, they have a full sleeve.
Yeah.
Unique.
She's like, yes.
Like walking up, but
All of us.
With your arm.
Right. And then we'll stand like this.
yeah. For a photo shoot. So your location is located in the Melrose District, right? And my friend Euchee had told me this has significance. So if you want to tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, on the Melrose District, there's a lot of new murals that are kind of popping up here and there. So you'll definitely kind of see all the mural art, the graffiti art that's going up. So it's definitely booming with a lot of artwork and murals, we've noticed. So it's definitely a cool spot and
Like a
cool
little art walk,
road.
if you
Yeah,
will.
yeah. So
You could walk from like Indian School to Camelback and you'll see all types of art.
So is that why you chose this place, this location, because of?
It was
Pretty
coincidence, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
well, obviously, I'm gonna say fate that we were supposed to be here. Like, you know, just being here. It's like, okay, this is like an art little district. So it was nice finding it here.
Fate.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love the alignment of all that.
Right.
Have you gotten any like feedback, like negative feedback, especially from like, you know, elders? You know, I know like there's traditionalism, right? And so as you being a tattoo artist, having tattoos, you know, has there been any like anything you've come across that kind of like made you kind of think twice, like, should I do this, you know, or?
Fortunately, no, I haven't really had any negative feedback from like native elders. I know our tribe, you know, tattooing is, you know, ancient. So that's definitely something we kind of know of, you know, it's just like our little face tattoos in the O'odham tribe. So not really any negative
Is there a lot
really.
of support, you know, from?
Oh, a lot. Like all of the family wants to be tattooed by Missy. Or,
so
you know, because we have, we travel to Oklahoma to visit our Euchee Creekside a lot, and they're always asking, bring your stuff.
Bring your equipment, yeah.
Because everybody wants to get
the whole
tattooed.
family wants tattoos.
And then does the family want haircuts too?
Yeah. So we're like, okay, one day or one summer we're just gonna have to bring all of our stuff and make a mini Desert Bloom trip. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I really do like the concept of your shop. Like I have never seen hair and tattoos.
No, I've never either. And it's not like work. It's like home. You know, we've got Mello and Tonya, and it's like a family now. So it doesn't feel like, oh, I gotta go to work today. It's like, oh, I guess gotta go to this home today.
Yeah.
You know.
So if you were to, I'm thinking about anybody that has the same type of passion and they want to get into this type of work and opening their own shop. Do you guys have any advice for anyone that wants to pursue that avenue?
Do it. Absolutely do it. It is scary at first, but it's well worth it. And it's just a matter of like taking the big picture and doing the steps. But absolutely do it and live your dream.
Yeah, don't give up. If it's something you really want to do, if it's, you know, your passion, you know, everything will align perfectly, just fall into place, especially if it's something you really want to do. Everything just kind of falls into place. So
You just gotta start.
Just gotta start. That's
Start
it.
somewhere. Why did you guys choose the name Desert Bloom?
someone kind of just mentioned it to me. It was just random, like it was like a text message, and they're like, "Oh, if you ever open a spot, you should do something with like a cactus bloom or something, because you know you're always, you know, you're just a cactus themed person, so you should do something like a cactus flower." And I'm like, "Oh, like that's a good idea. I like that." And it was just a random text message from a friend. So
I love
Yeah.
cactus. I was sharing with you earlier that my grandma's plants prickly pear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I have cactus everything.
Yeah, we do as well.
Yeah.
So from when you guys started to where you are now, like kind of like what was the process? You know, what was the steps and how you got to where you are now, and maybe just kind of elaborate a little more on that.
Well, first it was finding a space, found our space, and then next comes like, okay, you need licenses and all of these things, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, ooh, okay. So finding out what we needed for that, and then it was like, okay, how are we going to make this space our own? So we did a lot of work ourselves. We did our flooring. We pretty much did everything but plumbing and electrical, because then this place would be a pool, inside pool. But so we have friends that knew, you know, construction workers, or, you know, so what do we do? Or we YouTube. Sister YouTubed a lot of things. She's like, okay, this is what we're doing. It's like, okay. So it was, our friends helped as well, like, you know, because they knew this is, you know, our baby. So of course they wanted to help with what we were doing. And then to come to a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but happy tears, blood from accidentally cutting yourself.
So how long was that from like, I'm going to decide to do this to open? How long was that time frame?
I think it took maybe within a matter of months.
Like a month and a half.
Wow.
So yeah.
Like I said, like a lot of things worked out for us because things just kind of fell into place. Fortunately, but yeah, just going step by step by doing paperwork and, you know, those kinds of things, and after that doing, you know, the physical stuff and, you know, putting everything together, and it was definitely step by step and a learning process too that we kind of helped each other out with, like we said before, and friends too, definitely, for sure. They were willing to be like, okay, if you need help painting, or if you need
Whatever
help
you need, they'll help. And we did have,
so
yeah.
Do you guys have any last things that you would like to share with the world about your passion and your place?
If there's anything that you want to do, or it's just something like an idea, do it. Just go for it. Obviously, it can happen. You just have to believe it and do it and be happy. Do something that you're gonna love to do and feel fulfilled in doing. And surround yourself with that type of people as well. You know, because I feel like it's the people that you're around work 90% of the time. So you want to feel happy and not bombarded or like not liking where you're at. So find that passion and go for it.
absolutely, yeah. Don't give up, like I said before. And if it's something you really want to do, everything kind of just will fall into place. And I'm very fortunate, very, very fortunate and thankful. I get to work with my sister, and I got to meet Mello and Tone. They're amazing at what they do as well. So I'm very, very thankful.
I love this space. You know, guys, I think, you know, how we try to share stories, we always say it, we say like representation matters, and I've never seen anything like this before. And I'm so intrigued and inspired by what you guys are doing, and for you to have a space like this that represents us as a culture and as a community, it's just, it amplifies our voices in a way that's just, it's powerful, like it's a powerful thing. So I really appreciate you guys being guests on our show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in for our Season 3 Response Roundtable. We hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen all of the episodes, make sure you check them out. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you for Season 4. Thanks guys, we appreciate your support.